Five, four, three, two, one.
Well. They got- yes! Absolutely phenomenal day. What is up, you guys? It's Rob here. I just want to say I was wrong, and I'm so happy I was wrong because today was freaking phenomenal, guys. I'm just, I don't even have words for it. Let's just go ahead and hop on over in the charts. And like, the market was looking so bearish, just like I was looking so bearish yesterday. And then we just came out of nowhere and just took the rocket ship just right to the moon. Like, no question about it. And as far as GME goes, we were sitting at 112 yesterday. Ended the close and we started at 124 this morning, and we're sitting at we hit a high of 193 in the aftermarket, and we have this lovely price action. I mean, the RSI indicates we're a little bit oversold, but if you look at the MACD and the TA, I you just can't beat it. And we can just look at the 1 minute chart for the day, and we tested oversold several times. But guess what? We never thought it. Look at me, oversold. Go away, Bear Rob. We never tested oversold once the whole entire day. We only tested overbought. You know why? Because the bulls came out and just made the shorts just cry like little babies. Just cry. And their shorts weren't enough for the bulls. Their puts weren't enough. We just did calls and we bought the stock because we're a bunch of smooth-brained apes because we like the stock. I mean, we're diamond handing this, and this is only the start. I can't emphasize enough. This is only the start of this, guys. So just whatever you do, buckle in, put your tray in the upright locked position, seatbelt fastened and tightened, because we're going to the moon, gentlemen, and I can't wait. But all right, diving into the price action. So we hit a low of 116 during the day. It just start off the morning like it was a very indicative pattern of us opening really high and then close and then selling off pretty quickly. But instead of the sell off just going down, what was the best thing that we did? What's Jim Cramer's thing of
Buy!
we buy? We just bought it the whole entire day. We don't care what the price was. We just bought it. We bought it and bought it and bought it and bought it. And the 1 minute chart just literally says it. Anytime we had a pullback, we had some consolidation, and then we just went up. And we just continued going up, and we had some consolidation, which is really great because when we look at this 1 minute chart, like the whole entire day, if you look at it, the RSI was never really like super overextended. The highest that we got on the RSI was 76. Like, that is just starting into bullish territory. Now, yeah, here in the after hours, we're testing 84, but we're not doing that on such low volume. And if we break it down here and look at the MACD, like, never really overextended. We never really just got to the point where our growth was so strong that it just became exponential growth. We just were stair-stepping ourselves all the way up the whole entire day. It was a smooth growth. It was a beautiful growth. Now, what I'm going to be looking for tomorrow with GME is when we break that, can we break that $200 psychological barrier and then fall back on it as support? Or are we going to test 200 and then we're going to come back to 190? Because if we test 200 and we break 200, the next one after that's going to be 210. That was at one point where we definitely tested a lot. And let's draw up a line here. let's get a horizontal line in here at, where was it, 210? Yeah, at 210, because we touched it here and then we touched it here. So 210 is going to be the psychological, is going to be our next resistance after 200. And then really I want to be looking at 235. Come on. Really, do I have to click it each time? Oh, come on, Weeble. I'm going to be looking at 235, and then after that, it was 280 that I would be looking at, because we had these peaks here that we pretty much, I would say we had here, we had our break, and then we had our false break of a full candle above, and then we just sold off into it. And then we had a false break above. We had our break above and then just sold back into it. So really, I want to be looking at 235 and then 280 tomorrow as our points to get to. Now, could we have a pullback tomorrow? We might have a pullback tomorrow. I mean, when you go up 50% in a day, you might have some sort of pullback, but honestly, it's probably going to be a pretty bullish pullback in my eyes, at least, if we keep the momentum that we kept today of just buy, 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 buy. It's not going to be a it's not going to be a 50% pullback. We might be looking at like a 23.6% pullback and then just ripping up. Now, what I really hope we do is we have the same similar growth tomorrow that we did today, because we're stair-stepping ourselves. We're going and creating the staircase going up, and that's what you want to see on these charts. Is you want to see that stair-stepping growth, because it's smart growth. It's smart growth that is going to allow big money like institutions to come in, and it's going to make options look more attractive. And we're not going to be worried about getting IV crushed or getting just our butts handed to us by Vega. Like, we don't want that, because the more attractive that options are, the more likely people are going to buy it. And what do we want? We want people to buy the stock because they like the stock. Because buying it, eventually, we're just going to dry up the well, and then the shorts have no thing to short. They can place puts, but as us retail, smooth-brained apes, we're just going to be holding the stock, and we may get to the point where the price action isn't driven by the shorts. It's going to be driven by retail and the toots just driving it up. And with all the call options and everything like that, we might have that gamma squeeze that leads into the short squeeze that might become what is the term I think it's called, that Andrew Momo, and he talks about moasis or something like that, the mother of all short squeezes. Like, I would hope that is, because like the growth that we have, it is just phenomenal. And today was the start of going in the right direction, and we should step up again tomorrow. And I'm going to be like, my bull price target for tomorrow is going to be 235. If we can get 235 and we can hold 235 tomorrow, I'm going to be a real happy person. Even if we break 200, I'm going to be a really happy person, because we're just sustaining that bullish momentum and we're beating the shorts. So look tomorrow to see if we can break through that 200 psychological barrier and then test 235 tomorrow. So, all right, let's go on, hop on over here to AMC. AMC had just an absolutely wonderful day, just like GME, just had a sell-off at the start, and then it just went up and went up and went up, and we just bought the stock because we like the stock. We even tested our high for the day was, well, what is this? I think our high for the day over here, according to Weeble, was 1132 for the day, which is really great considering we started the day at 882. Like, that's really sustainable growth, and we're up in the after hours too, which makes it even more phenomenal. So, like, it's beautiful. It's just a beautiful chart to look at. And oh god, I'm just so happy about it. Like, the whole entire day, we never touched oversold. Like, the whole entire day, never. Like, if you look back to yesterday's chart, if you look back to yesterday's chart at the end of the day, we touched oversold. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times, 6 times. Like, come on. Like, gotta love this momentum. Just keep it going. Like, this, like, this is just the start, guys. Like, literally just the start. Like, I cannot emphasize that enough. With AMC tomorrow, the huge thing that I'm going to be looking at, let's pull out to the 30-day here, the 30-minute, not the 30-day. The huge thing that I think we're going to be breaking through tomorrow is we're sitting right here at $11. I think, honestly, tomorrow it's going to be a test at 12, because really, once you look at $12, we sat here. Come on, Rob. There you go. So we sat here, we broke it here, and we definitely had some consolidation action here, and we had some consolidation action here. And it really seems like once we hit $12, we just pretty much ripped through 13 all the way up to $14. So honestly, tomorrow, conservatively, I would say look for hopefully a test of $12 during the day. And if we can really get $13 if we break $13, honestly, I could just see just like on the 15th of us just breaking right through $13 and going right up to $14. That would just be absolutely wonderful. Then after $13, the next psychological barrier that I could see is $15. Like, if we get $15 tomorrow, I'm like, I won't have words for it. Like, I'm already struggling because I'm just so happy because we have just been beat down by the stock, and the bears just came out and just mauled us. And now today we took the first punch back, and tomorrow is going to be the next punch back, and then we're just not going to stop. But all right, so those are really the levels that I'm going to be looking at. Just highlight it again. Test $12 tomorrow. If we test $12, pretty much $13 is going to be the next point after that. And then after $13, I can just see us running. So, and looking at the minute chart here, RSI is just looking beautiful. We test overbought a couple times, but really in the after hours, we really extended over. But during the day, like, sides right at open. I mean, but at opening, it's the first 30 minutes of the market's always the craziest parts of the market. So yeah, we really tested over bought there, but we barely touched it a couple of times, touched over bought a couple of times, which is phenomenal because that kept the RSI happy and kept the growth that we had as wonderful growth. So I just want to say it. Guys, this is not a dead cat. It's not a dead cat at all. Like, not at all. So I just want to hop over here. Gotta love Ryan Cohen. The Bears got smoked today. They got absolutely smoked. And we're still seeing the FUD campaign. Just what is going on with FUD after FUD? Is it time to buy AMC and sell GameStop? Like, why are they trying to divide us, apes? Like, no. Ape strong, apes together, no questions about it, because we like the stock. And it just continues the FUD. And I personally see each and every single one of, I'm bad. Don't know what way I'm pointing. This way. Each one of these articles as another reason why this fight isn't over, and this is not a dead cat, guys. This is just not a dead cat. So I decided as my motivation to create a lovely FUD wall, and I'm adding to it. I added another article today. If you look at it, like, don't put your $1,400 in for your $1,400 stimulus check in the GameStop. If you put your $1,400 check in the GameStop today, you'd be walking around with $2,100. Now, this isn't financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, and this is purely for entertainment purposes. But guys, they're trying to convince us not to buy the stock. So if you can, and if it's financially responsible, buy the stock, hold the stock. And if you have to sell, just sell. And you shouldn't be investing money that you mind losing. Like, that's how I invest. When I put the money in the stock market, I don't mind losing that money. Now, GameStop and AMC are unique stocks because they are just exponential rippers. They can just, out of nowhere, like today, rip 20, 50% in a day. So anyways, it's enough of me rambling and all that kind of stuff. But if you made it this far in the video, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel, ring that bell so you get a notification every single time I post a video. And sound off in the comment section down below. Like, let me know what your thoughts are. Are you guys amped for tomorrow? Are you, like, what are your thoughts? Because my thoughts are tomorrow I can't wait for 9:30 a.m. for that market to open up, because God, I can't wait to just see the green candlesticks after green candlesticks, just like we saw them today. Like, just made me so happy. I just want to see that green. And I'm not green on my GME yet. I got to get up to my dollar cost average of 250, but I'm green in AMC. So let's get to that point, guys. But also, completely forgot to mention, I'm using Webull. If you click my Webull referral link down below, you can get 2 free stocks. The first one, when you sign up, it's completely free. And then the first one when you sign up, the second one when you deposit $100, and the 2 stocks can be valued anywhere between $10 and $18 and $1,800. So click the link down below if you want 2 free stocks. I mean, 10% return. You can't really say anything bad about that. I mean, it's better than what the S&P 500 does in a year. So, but it also gives me a free stock too. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.